Hi, welcome to Power Study Strategies. My name is Glenn, and today I want to challenge you to make positive and lasting changes in your life. The keyword is lasting. You see, our bodies and our brains function in patterns. There's an internal rhythm in each one of us. We do things every day out of habit. For example, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? You go to the toilet, right? Now, you don't need a memo to remind yourself to do that. Neither do you need someone to tell you or nag at you to do it, because it's part of your daily routine. You see, as creatures of habit, the more regular we do a certain task, the more fixed it becomes. It is concretized into our system, and it becomes part of us. Have you ever noticed that when you sleep or wake up at a certain time every day, you don't really need an alarm clock? You will naturally wake up at a certain time. That's because your body clock has taken over. So it has become part of you. So if you want to study smart, you got to make it part of you as well. You got to make it into a pattern. You got to do it consistently, and you got to do it every day. Okay, so what kind of study patterns does a student need to cultivate? Well, simple. A typical daily routine or duration should only be about 2 hours a day. You heard it right, just 2 hours if you do it every day. Now, this is for a non-exam season, so it's for a normal term where there's no exams or maybe just CAs. You just need to study 2 hours consistently every day. For examination seasons, say 2 months before your SA1s, your SA2s, your EOYs, well, you should double that time to 4 hours. For VIPs, and VIP stands for very important papers, PSLE, O-levels and A-levels, you should go up to 6 hours a day. Now, I don't recommend more than 6 hours. You know why? Because after that, after 6 hours, our brains become fatigued, we kind of shut down, and it becomes unproductive. However, if you are one of those students who study more than 6 hours a day, chances are you are one of those who adopt what we call the cramming approach. You know, last minute? These are the ill-disciplined students who procrastinate. They leave their work to the last minute, and then they try to hurry up and make up for lost time. And it's really not effective use of study time. I know it because I was one of them before. The cramming approach is highly inefficient and even dangerous for your health. I'll tell you why. You see, when you cram, you actually work under duress. You cause your body to undergo stress. And what happens is that your body releases stress hormones like cortisol, and it's really toxic and bad for your body. It makes you anxious, you become restless, sick, you know, your immune system shuts down, you get insomnia, you can't sleep, you get depression sometimes, and all sorts of problems. And most students are under the deception that they work best with an adrenaline rush. While that's true for the moment, you pay a really high price later on, because it does not retain much of your study information. Most of the information is lost when you are studying with that adrenaline rush. In fact, research has shown that when you study under stress, your retention rate can be as low, it drops all the way to 15% than when you study consistently. 15%, that little, not effective. This is because your body is in survival mode and is helping you fight only for that moment. There's really no long-term memory and no learning whatsoever. So remember, if you really want to study smart, you got to do it consistently every day. 2 hours a day for normal non-examination season, 4 hours a day for examination seasons, and 6 hours a day for VIPs, very important papers. And when you do that consistently every day, I tell you, you're going to reap the rewards of your newly found study habits.